Hey everyone, hope you're all okay. Chris again for Brown Belts and Above. Excuse the buff, it is blinking cold out here today, so I'm going to be keeping that on, you know, because I don't have my beard anymore. So today we are going to go through palm strikes and our U-punch. We are going to do the palm strikes first to get them out of the way with. Again, you can pause this video at any point to go through the technique as many times as you want. Please feel free to do that because it means that you really want to learn this art. Just one little thing about this now. We are a freestyle martial art, so our techniques are done a little bit different from traditional martial arts. Yeah. So some things, if you've come from a traditional club to us, some things are a little bit different. Just bear with us. Yeah. There is a reason we do them slightly different. But otherwise, fantastic. Let's get into this. So, bow. And let's warm up. So make sure that there's plenty of space everywhere. Crisscross. Again, we're not going to be doing any spinning techniques or any jumping techniques, but you don't want to catch anyone in the belly, head, side, the TV with any of these. So just keep up with me. Like I said, it's cold. I'm just trying to stay warm. High knees. And heels to your bum. And then star jumps. Into little jumps. Fantastic. Heads all the way up. And down. To one side. And the other. Circles. And the other way. Shoulders forward. And back. Elbows. Back. Arms forward. And across. Bring one arm in. And across. One behind your back. And onto your tiptoes. And down. Tiptoes. And down. Change. Tiptoes, down, tiptoes, down, relax, hands, side to side, circles, and the other way. So we're getting all these high level techniques done before we touch on anything else. Okay, fingers and thumbs. Sort of make claws with those fingers for a second and those thumbs. Like you're a tiger, lion, king, whatever. King of the jungle. Okay, hands on hips, push forward. And back. Forwards. And back. Okay. And now with our hands, going to walk to our knees, back up. Again, let's bring those feet in a bit more like we did last week, get that stretch going. Hands on your thighs, walk down to your knees, down to your ankles, toes, slowly come back up, shake your legs. Same again, straight legs, walk down. All the way down to your toes this time. And then the floor. See if you can get all your fingers and thumbs on the floor. And back up. Shake those legs. It's just a couple of knees. Brilliant, well done everyone. Okay, go for a drink if you want. I'm going to carry on. So, your palm strike. Done in different ways. You can do it with your fingers curled over and striking with your palm like that. Or you can have, sort of like your knife, your spear, your ridge, you can have your fingers curved, thumbs in, and you can strike with the palm of your hand, like that. We, in our freestyle karate, opt for this one. We choose to go for this one. A lot of traditional clubs will use fingers closed like that, but again, they've conditioned their fingers to be able to strike like that. Yeah. Traditional clubs can strike from there and then turn it around and stick their knuckles into someone's jawline. We don't use that technique very often, so we don't teach it that way. So we're going to have our palms open. Striking with the base of our palm. A palm strike is also a slap. Yeah. A good slap to the side of the head when someone's trying to choke you or grab your gi to the ear is enough to make them go, ow, let go and grab their ear. So it's brilliant. So for that you want a big hand and you want to strike to make the loudest clap, so you'd use all your hand. For the palm strike that we're doing today, we want to be using the boniest part. Okay. The strike can be used on lots of different places. The most dangerous one is on the nose. Strike it up into the nose, you push the cartilage back. It can be used on the side of the head, on the jaw, yeah, to push away, coming down on the jaw to pop it out. You can use it on collarbones. If you do a good enough strike onto a collarbone, you'll break it. Very painful. Coming in from the side, you can take someone's ribs out. And it's also really good at deadening someone's leg. Yeah. So this strike has lots of really good uses. It's a shame we don't use it a lot more. But this is a final brown belt technique at this level. We teach you it as a white belt to get back, and we always have done and we always will, but we're really learning this one now. Yeah. Again, I really don't care which position you go. You can put one leg in front, you can go the other, or you can go kibadachi. Yeah. I'm aiming for a good strike, and I want to aim for the chin to the nose. That's where I want you to aim, in front of that position for you. As we're going to do it, we're going to do a very small step forward. Yeah, doesn't matter which position, if you're in kibadachi. Yeah. So I'm going to go with one leg in front. So we'll go nice and slow for the first couple, and then we'll speed it up. So with me, start with fists. Remember, every strike with fists. Keeping that guard and looking forward. From here, 1 and back, 2 and back, 3, back. If you're happy with that, we'll speed it up. If not, you just go in your own time. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we're going to add the step in now. Just going to do another 5, but a small step, okay? From here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's only a small step, but there is a reason. I'll show you it in a little bit. Let's change legs, or use the other side if you're in kibadachi. Again, keeping guard up, protecting ourselves, ribs, face, front hand coming in front, opening between nose and chin. Okay, first few will be nice and slow. 1 and back, 2, 3. Make sure it's coming back into a fist. We'll speed it up again. If you're not happy to speed up, that's fine. Do it in your own time. So, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Brilliant. Let's add that little step in. So we'll do 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Brilliant, well done. Pause the video, practice 10, 15 times on each side, and then come back. Okay, brilliant. So the reason we step forward is because this palm is aiming to either break the nose or go for the jaw. If it's going for the jaw, we can push the jaw up and back, which puts our opponent off balance. Okay, so from this direction, if I'm the opponent, yeah, and I've got a strong stance, my head is my steering wheel. Yeah, we spoke about this. We have full control of someone if we've got their head. So if I take a palm to the chin and it pushes up and back, can you see how my posture's changed? I've lost my balance. I'm starting to fall backwards. If you add a small step with that strike coming up and back, then I completely lose my balance. I go backwards. I might fall. I might not, but I might stumble backwards. Again, that gives you the time to either finish the attack or give it legs like Usain Bolt. Yeah, run away. That's ideally what we want from this. So that's the strike, that's the palm strike. Again, boniest part, strongest part coming up, but brilliant. Again, practice, 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 rewind, rewind, practice, whatever, yeah? Do however many times you need. If you're stuck on any of the techniques we've done, I forgot to say this, just record a question or message us with the question what you're doing wrong or what you need a bit more help with, and we'll get back to you, yeah? If you can get someone to record you doing that movement, we can help you even more then, yeah? We can say, oh, it might be your feet, it might be your fingers, whatever. But if you need a bit of extra help, just let us know, message us, send us a video of it on our Facebook. Yeah, we're always here to help. Right then. This strike now, our U punch. In Japanese, it's the mountain punch, yeah, because the kanji looks like that, which is the Japanese writing. That's the idea of it. Excuse me. I have a really big problem with this because that's a U. You're not going to be punching someone up like that, are you? The U punch is striking like that. Now, it's been a long time since I was in school, but I'm pretty sure that is the letter C, not U. So that's my problem with it. I'm just picking at it. This strike, when it hits someone, is really, really effective. I've been hit by it once, and it hurt, it worked, it moved me back. There is two versions of it. Well, there's two ways of doing it, the actual strike, and then there's two ways of actually applying it. We're only going to do the strikes where we'd be hitting someone. The idea is to have one leg in front and fist up. So I'll explain the two ways of doing it. We're based on Shotokan, a traditional style, and in Shotokan they have a big wide U. Okay. In other versions, in other styles of karate, sorry, it's very narrow. Yeah, so we do the wide one in Shotokan, or what we are based on, and other styles do it very narrow. The idea is for whichever leg's in front, that arm should be going down. Protects our rib cage. Yes, it leaves our rib cage on the other side exposed, but that if they're coming in for a roundhouse, we've got more time to protect that rib cage. Yeah, we've got more time to bring the arm back. If I'm reversed, they could just punch, kick, knee straight into those ribs and really hurt me. So the idea is, whichever leg is in front, that hand comes down. And I'm aiming for either their belt or their belly. Anything soft. Ideally, I don't want to hit the ribs, because it's a cage, it's there to protect. I want to hit the soft bits to push all the wind out of them. Yeah, I want to wind the opponent. And that hand's going to come a little bit further forward in front. The second fist is either coming for the forehead, the nose, the chin, or just above the ribcage. Remember last week where we stuck the fingers of the spear in? We want to be aiming there. The first one's going to wind them and bring them forward, and the second one is going to knock them down, knock them back, really injure them so that you can escape or get away or finish the attack. Yeah? Some people like to go in a straight line, others like to go a bit more diagonal, yeah? And that's because if I go for a straight line, I've got the belly and the forehead, yeah? Or the nose, or the top of our sternum and rib cage. Whereas others like to go diagonal because they wind them, which turns them, because if you hit in there, you're going to turn to protect naturally, yeah? And this hand's going to come down to the side of the face or onto that collarbone, yeah? It's up to you how you do it. Again, we're a freestyle, so we're very easy on how you do these techniques, as long as they're safe for yourself. I'm going to perform it in a straight line, because that's always the way I was taught. I do like to go diagonal, but a straight line today. So, whichever leg's in front, I'm going to do a small step with that. And my front fist is going to come with it. As I'm stepping forward and delivering the first punch, the second one is coming over and in. From here, small step, first hand and in. Okay? It's difficult. I really didn't want to do this one on video, but it's part of the syllabus. If we can get you practicing the motion, it makes my job a lot easier in the club. Yeah. So, from here, fists up. We are only going to do this slowly. There's no rush, and you practice this as many times as you want. I do expect people to send me videos, I'm struggling with this, Chris, help me. That is fine. So fists up. Whichever leg's in front, that's the arm, that is going down. So nice and slowly. 1. And back. Okay, from this direction. 2. And back. Other direction. 3. And back. 4. Back. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. Now you can always step with it. It makes it a bit more confusing because that leg that's stepping, that'll become your front leg, which means that this arm has to go down. And from there it's, again, really effective, really strong, but let's not confuse ourselves. We're going to change legs now. Same again, whichever leg's in front, that's the hand that's going down. So, 1, and back from this direction. 2, and back. This direction. 3, back. Okay. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Fantastic effort. That's all we're going to do for that technique today. I'm sorry there's a lot of talking, but it is a complicated move. You're all doing fantastic. Again, pause, practice 10, 15 times. If you really are struggling with that, please get in touch with us. Record yourself doing it, get someone to record you, send it in, and we will be, well, we'll try our very best to help you change your technique. Okay? So that's fantastic off everyone. What we're going to do now is very briefly, I want to touch on our knees. Yeah? I've said we're not going to do very many kicks, but I want to touch on our knees because it is, I usually teach it at white belt because, let's face it, it's part of our snap kick, yeah? From here. If I'm doing a front leg, I bring my knee up first, don't I? Toes back, I strike out and down. If it's my back leg, again, I'm bringing my knee up first. So it's easier to teach the knee and then the snap kick. So that's what I like to do. The knee has a lot of really powerful strikes though. You can use it in different angles, different ways. And for a black belt, it's really, really efficient because when you are really tired, you've been fighting your opponent on the mats for your black belt test, for instance, and you've been at it for 2.5 hours and you are, you can't bring your legs up because they're too tired. Well, you only need to bring half your leg up to perform a knee strike. Yeah? So, the ones, we've got our back knee, we've got our front knee, and we've got sort of a roundhouse knee, Yeah, it's the same principles as a roundhouse. You're coming in, around, but you're only striking with the knee, and you've got an inverted knee. Yeah, you just come around and out. That one's a little sneaky knee. That's for deadening people's legs. When you come out and block, deaden the leg, and then perform whatever strike, technique, throw you want. You've also got your jumping knees. I'm not going to touch them today. We've got to remember about space. So, nice straight backs, nice and relaxed on our feet. Our stronger knee will be the back knee, because it's got more distance to speed up, which will cause more damage. But for now, I just want to practice off our front knee. So knee up, and for your knee strike, I want you to make sure your toes are pointed. You don't want to be delivering a knee strike, with your toes pulled back and catch it on someone else's suit. Yeah, you'll break your toes, you'll get hurt. So from here, coming up, fists up. Okay. Same with the back knee. Now, you can do it just from there. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. What's really useful is getting into the habit of grabbing. Yeah. So your fists are here. 1, 2, grab and pull through. Yeah. You'd want to be pulling your opponent into your knee to help wind them, get them on the floor, push them away, to keep you safe. Yeah. So we're not going to do it to the count. What we are going to do is just going to have a couple of minutes of playing around, like we've been doing the shadow sparring. But I'm not going to put the timer on or anything. Just relax, move around the garden, the front room, wherever you are, swapping legs, just throwing out a couple of punches, just like this. Okay. And then what I want you to do once you're comfortable with moving around and throwing out those punches is add a knee in. Yeah? So from here, nice and relaxed. 1, 2. Okay, I'm happy with that. 1, 2, 3. Brilliant. Happy with that one as well. Okay, I'm a bit more relaxed. 1, 2, 3. Yeah? 1, 2, 3. And be light on your feet. You don't want to be solid and stuck. Pop back and forwards. Yeah? So from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, move, change. 1, 2, 3. Just gonna move about a bit. Okay, that's what I want you to do. I don't know. Do 5 30-second sessions of it. Don't worry about hammer fists, knives, spears like we have been doing. Just want you to go. Just be relaxed. Have fun with it. Yeah? Bang, bang. Just nice and relaxed. If you want to, try and do a roundhouse from the side. Roundhouse knee, sorry. Or if you really want to have a go, 1, 2. Invert it. Yeah? But just have a couple of minutes of practice. Have a little play with that. That's something that is quite fun. And it gets you loose, it gets you, oh, I'm good at this, I can do this. Yeah? So just pause the video there, and then once you've done, just press play again, come back. Okay, fantastic effort everyone. So, technique wise, you have done all your, well, you should already be able to do your punches, your uppercuts, your hooks, stuff like that. We've gone through the more advanced techniques, and we've touched on the final brown belt techniques for your black belt. Next video, we are going to touch on some more techniques. They're a little bit different. It will be a slower video, but it is really important that you start learning them. This next video is mainly for the black belts, because we've done all the techniques for all the brown belts. I've not really touched on the black belt techniques. So just bear with us, it'll be really good for you to watch and learn and practice, but spot on otherwise. Okay? So, feet together, hands by sides, bow. Thank you ever so much everyone. Take care.